7:30, we'll call the meeting back to order. Nicole, I think you're on the agenda.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Thank you. So this is for Copper City Road. It's been referred to as the old Copper City Road because a new Copper City Road was put in 2000. So this issue dates back, as far as I can tell, and I looked at the commission minutes that Corey Swanson had gone through them and asked me to take this on as he was going to be gone and he wasn't real familiar with road closure processes. So this is to close the old Copper City Road. So you can see kind of on the photography, they're coming off Old Town Road, which I don't have labeled, but I think you both are familiar with where Old Town Road is. And this old Copper City Road is now just a two-track. The owner of the property, it was Don Schofield's property, and now the owner's name is Eugene Goss. So Mr. Goss is wanting to officially have this road closed because it was never officially closed. Going back through the minutes in 1999, it was brought up to close this road once the new Copper City Road, which is to the north, and it comes in off of Highway 287. Once the new Copper City Road was put in, that they would go back then reclaim, I think he was a weed coordinator at the time from what I can tell, and reclaim the old Copper City Road and then officially close it. Well, they did everything but officially close it. So now Mr. Goss, being the owner of the property, wants this officially abandoned as a county road. I talked with Dana Rouser, he says, yeah, there's no reason to have it, get rid of it, that was the intention 15, 16 years ago. It just was never done. Even though the public hearing was already held, it was held in 1999. I don't think public hearings are ever a waste of time. Mr. Goss isn't in, there's no pressing issue, but I would suggest that the commission hold another public hearing to close it, even though we have documentation that a public hearing was held in October 1999. There's no reason to not hold one, I guess, was my thought. It would just be a matter of posting it in paper, waiting 2 weeks, you could have a public hearing and then act at your pleasure, as long as it was officially acted upon this time instead of just left open. So that's what I'm here for today, is just to ask you to set a public hearing. Even though it may seem redundant, the only owner is Mr. Goss. He's has all of the property there, except for the county, but the county, has those gravel pits there, perfectly happy using the new Copper City Road. But just to cross every T and dot every I think it's probably a good idea to hold a public hearing.
Okay. Yeah, I was aware that I happened to be, and of course, in fact, Ann was talking to Ralph Schofield at the time, and so she had my phone to me, so then I was in contact with him again and got some information, and I give it to Corey.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I have the signed petition. The only signature is Eugene Goss, since he's really the only one affected, but he does want it. Obviously, here's the petition showing it. So.
And so you're requesting that we have hold another public
Hold a public hearing, yeah. So today, being just a public meeting, requesting the public hearing. So in 2 weeks, you could hold the public hearing. And obviously, it would be at your pleasure, but you could make the motion at the same time. So you close your public hearing and then reopen for regular business and take action. If that seems prudent. The reason that, I'll just read you his reason on here. The reason he wants the road closed, he says the road goes nowhere except into our ranch. We all own all acreage surrounding the road. Road is not maintained. We would like it closed. Signed, Eugene Goss. So
that's why that Schofield gave that to come in off of the Camp Hill there, the original, or now the Copper City Road.
The now Copper City Road,
Yeah.
the actual Copper City Road. This is just the old easement that's still in existence. So.
That'll have to be published twice.
Published twice, yeah. So 2 weeks from now, I guess that would be, I didn't look at the calendar, but that would be Memorial Monday. But if you're back on Tuesday or Wednesday.
You're going to do that with Tammy then on getting this
Yeah, I sure can, and I
Yeah.
will give her the language, just because I think the legal notice should come from the commission, but I can easily put the language together
Mhm.
and send it on to paper. I guess if you don't care if it comes from me, I can sure send the legal notice. I don't know that it needs to come from anywhere. It would just be billed to the commission since it's a commission agenda item, but I can easily type up the legal notice that will go in the paper.
Okay, that'd be great.
And do you want me just to send it directly to the paper and copy it to the commission and copy it to Tammy? Or should I have the commission send it or Tammy send it? Is there?
Tammy's been having the chairman sign everything
Okay.
so that he does take responsibility for
Okay.
those. So I would suggest, let's just continue with the same
Perfect.
practice.
Okay, so I will just
But-
push it all to Tammy? I mean, and
That-
she'll have it signed and then.
Right,
Yep.
right.
Okay,
If you.
I'll write it up.
Yeah,
just so it has the, I mean, I've got the legal.
yeah, actually, I know you're gonna have to have certain legal.
Yeah. So I guess it would be up to you if you want it Tuesday or Wednesday. Do you know what your schedule will be like that week, or that week? Are you meeting Tuesday, Wednesday?
We usually meet that Tuesday,
Tuesday.
so I would suggest that we stick with our usual schedule, especially with it being budget season.
So what is the date on that then? It's, well, you're gonna set it up with.
Yeah, and I don't know the number, Dave.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
I know where it's out on the calendar. Just don't know. And do you want me to set it up then for a public hearing and then discussion/action?
Right.
Then that way you have the ability to act if you want to. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't want to if there's a ton of public protests, but
Right.
then that way you're not seeing it again for another week. Okay. Good. So I'll schedule the public hearing for all of about 15 minutes. I think that's the minimum you do on your agenda anyway.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that anyone's going to, but at least then it gives the ability, and then it's all in one set of minutes instead of referencing back to the 1999 public hearing, and obviously some folks have moved on or, passed away, so.
Had anybody
Yeah.
come to the public hearing in '99 or whatever it was?
No, I didn't recall seeing that.
If there would have, I'm sure it'd been then before the new road had to been approved before they even started, so I'm assuming.
It doesn't say that there was anyone in attendance for the public hearing specifically, or that anyone even spoke out about the public hearing, so. It mentions Bob Mazzolo and that's it, so.
You probably don't have any recollection, do you?
I remember,
Oh, yeah? Did anyone speak out?
not that I recall.
Yeah.
Usually the contentious ones are pretty memorable. They tend to stick with you. Perfect, okay, I will set it up for the Tuesday after Memorial Day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Also, I have, there were some vacancies on the museum board, 3 vacancies, and I have 3 letters of interest.
Oh, good.
Do I need to get on the agenda for those appointments? I don't know if that's a standing thing on your agenda or if that's a specific agenda item that I need to request time for, to accept those appointments.
I don't think it's
We
been in
should
the
prob-
past, but.
Oh, yeah, it has.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll make time for that next Monday if there's time available. And then I have all of the letters that need to be signed as well, but I think most of the folks are aware they're on the board, but just to clean it up, so I need to bring those. I'll bring those next Monday as well, because there's signature for all 3 of you, so that you can just do it at the same time.
Was that have to be on the agenda for next?
I'll just put it on there. I'm on.
Oh, you're gonna- okay,
Yeah, I'll put
okay.
that on for next Monday, the 18th.
Okay, and you're working with Tammy then?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, also with that, we're having the Nash County Day of Recognition
Mm-hmm.
next Monday. Can you give me a list of the board members we have in the
Oh,
emails
certainly.
if you have them?
Mm-hmm.
I want to invite them all, and then also, I'll get with you and get a list of those who come off and get those certificates done.
Perfect, okay.
All right.
All right. And do you have the template for the certificate? I didn't do certificates.
Yeah, I do, and all I have to do is go in and change the names, so it'll be an easy, little time consuming, but not
Hard
hard.
big deal to put the names in. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll get you both lists
Okay.
separately.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
I do have one question before you adjourn, and it's the letter to Teamsters. You and Brenda were going to bring a response forward, so that Aaron got a response from the county. Is that still
I
being
haven't,
drafted?
got with Brenda yet.
That should probably be done so that they don't think that we've just blown them off.
Yeah, 'cause I
Their letter to us was dated April 28th,
gotta get in touch with her about these other claims here and stuff, so I'll be in touch with her.
and nothing should go out until it's been run by the entire commission. So it adds a certain delay. So it probably should be jumped on.
Okay. If nothing else, we will adjourn at 11:20. Wait a minute,
Wait a
11:40. 11:40.